Our experience was exceptional from the beginning. We were greeted at the door with a friendly face and immediately felt very at ease. The structure of the meeting was really clear. There was a clear agenda that David laid out, so we knew what we'd be getting into, and we kind of felt welcomed and comfortable, and even to the very end, just relaxed and not in any way intimidated about something that could otherwise be probably pretty intimidating.
It was not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it's been an incredible process from start to finish. And I thought it was laid out very clearly. David did an incredible job being able to articulate everything and simply put together how to do everything from start to finish and the way everything flowed. And
I would
I
just
like
add,
it.
I would add, it's valuable. We were shocked at how much we didn't know
Yeah.
and how underprepared we were as parents of small children. So it kind of quickly we were disrupted and motivated, disturbed and motivated. I think people underestimate how important it is to think forward about what you want for your children, for their future, what you want for yourself as a family. I think a lot of people avoid what makes them uncomfortable. But doing something like this, especially if you're at ease and feel supported, is so important.
Yeah. And it took some time to come around to it. And I wish it's something we had done a couple of years earlier. Being in the financial services business, I've seen and what goes on if one of the parents was to pass away. So I think for us, it was just having the conversation and finally saying, like a child, do we have a house? And it's just time to do some of this planning. That way we're making sure that everything goes to the right places.
Yeah, as soon as your kids start getting a little older and you think of them as little people instead of babies, and they're in school and you start to see what they're interested in, you start to realize that you would like them to have the same quality of life, and the same opportunities that you would set up for them if you were not around. And so I think that really motivated us to move forward because our son got to an age where he's a person, he has a vibrant personality with needs and, and passions and interests. So we wanted to make sure that he's set up to exploit this.
How do you feel now that you've planned and it's done?
Great, really good. Like
Feels good. It
relaxed.
does feel like it's a burden that's been lifted. I didn't realize coming into it how much of a disaster it would be if we were comfortable and without having this type of
I
planning in
thought
place.
probate was like parole. Like I didn't know what probate was. That's a real piece of. I feel proud of us.
Right. It does feel like things are in place, and I'm way more comfortable now and knowing that it's all set and we're officially set.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. I'm really glad we were able to help. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.